Hi, my name's Nate Ross and I have over 15 years of experience in IT. This course is about APIs, and APIs are surging in popularity. If you're in IT, you have to know what APIs are. This course is labeled API and Web Service Introduction and gives you the basics of APIs, including what an API is, what a web service is, sending data using JSON format and XML format, the HTTP protocol, sending APIs using the REST method and the SOAP method, tokens including OAuth and OpenID Connect for API security, as well as examples of using APIs using the Postman tool as well as Python. If you want to know about one or more of these topics and get a basic foundation of what APIs are, then this class is for you. So please take this class, and thank you for listening. Application. So for example, if Pandora application uses a program to play music for you, right? It just doesn't do it by itself. You have to run a program, the play music program, to play the music for you. And lastly is interface. Now, what is interface? Interface is a place where you could tell that program to run within that application. So what are examples of interfaces? Well, on your cell phone, you have apps, and each one of these apps is actually an interface. Think about it. If, for example, I have the Waze app, that provides you with directions. So by using this Waze interface, when I click on this app, I use this interface that tells a program to run in the Waze piece of software, and that program will give me back directions. And other examples are Google Translate. So I have it here. This is my interface, the Google Translate app, and I put in a word and say I want it translated in Spanish. Well, that word then gets sent to a program in a Google server somewhere, and that program sends me back the translation. So each one of these is actually an API, an interface. Interface is a place where you tell the program to run. And here's a place where we could tell the program to run for us. So this is an example on my cell phone, but there are other examples of APIs, not just on your cell phone, but everywhere. For example, if you have a computer, if you want to do a Google search, you have the interface that is the search page, the Google search page. And from this interface, the Google search page, you tell Google, that is the Google application, to run a program which does the search for you and provides you back the web page with results. API, you can look at it not as just API, but IPA. Look at it the other way around. If you look at it the other way around and start with the interface, you start with the interface, and at the interface is where you tell a program to run in an application, right? So that's what an API is. What are the advantages of APIs? What makes them so great? Because they are great. Well, first, you don't have to write the program. You just use it, all right? So, for example, I have my Pandora app to play music here. Here's my interface right here to tell Pandora to play music for me. And I don't have to write the program to play music. I don't have to pay the artist fees. I don't have to do any of this. All I have to do is just say, hey, run the program to play music. Let's look at another reason that makes APIs great. It's platform independent. In other words, you can run this interface from anywhere. I could download this Viber app on my cell phone. I could also download the same Viber interface on a Windows computer or an Apple computer. So whatever platform you're on, whether it's a cell phone or it's a computer or whatever it is that you have, you can still run this program. You just tell the program to run, so it doesn't depend on where it's coming from. You just tell it to run. And the third thing that makes APIs great is that it's upgrade safe. You don't have to worry about the upgrades because technology is going so fast. This cell phone is going to be, say it's new today. In 2 years, it's going to be old, right? That's how fast it's going. they need to upgrade the program. You don't have to worry about that. Now, one more thing I would like to go over is that when people talk about APIs, they're generally not talking about simple APIs. Now, these are all APIs, application program interface. These are places where you tell a program to run in a piece of software. However, when people talk about APIs, they're generally talking about going to the interface where the server is located that runs the program. For example, this Google Translate app, it's real easy to use because the interface here is located on my cell phone. But when people talk about APIs, they're generally talking about this interface, not located on my cell phone, but I would have to, if it's the Google Translate, go to the Google server and call the interface at the Google server. And the reason why they say APIs has to be located at the server level is because in the technology world, unfortunately, we have a lot of geeks and we want to try to make it complicated, but it's not really complicated. APIs are great and I'm excited that you're learning about them. Exercise time. Now it's time for you to start doing